What's going on, guys? It's MagentaMan43, and before we get into today's video, I have to do a quick recap of some things I have done. So, I built this little aesthetic-looking farm, which I really like so I can have a better source of wheat. I made a new hoe, and named it Good Personality. I flew to the end and grabbed a bunch of endstone, and then also grabbed a second dragon egg, which was just there, somehow. I got a creeper head, because I blew that guy up. And I also got a zombie head because I blew up that guy. And then I tried a failed project of naming the sheep. Then I also found an emerald ore, and another emerald ore, some diamonds, and actually a third emerald ore. And somehow, this creeper got into my house. So that's it. So now that we're into the video, I am currently sprucing up this little man-made pond with a bridge over it, which will be the entrance to something. We're gonna add some leaves in as a border. Yeah, that looks way better. And now we are building the frame for the building that we are working on today. Yeah, that looks good. I'm contrasting the dark oak wood with some regular oak wood on the inside. I'm changing the white wool with magenta for the tutorial. And then for the roof, we are using some slabs. I got lucky and it's thunder and lightning again, so we're going to try and get some more mob heads. Ooh, okay, there we go. So now we have a skeleton one to add to our total collection. I want to get all of them, and now we have them. Also, I want to get this zombie guy, and there we go. Inside of that building we built is going to be a staircase, which will lead to what we are building today, so we're doing that. But I'm going to do a little bit of villager trading too, just so it doesn't get too boring of just breaking blocks and placing. Okay, we have finished the staircase, and now we will start digging out the area of where we will do our build today. Oh, some gold. This is what it will look like when you are entering. So you go in here, and then there's this little chamber with the staircase. We're going to do a ton of digging for this project, so I got some chests to hold all the blocks. I dug out this space for hours, so I'm not going to show too many clips of it, but it took a lot of time. Okay, we've dug out the bottom layer, which will serve as the base, so we're going to torch it up a little bit so not too many mobs will spawn. And there we go, look at that. Okay. And we have to go up 40 blocks and dig out the entire thing again. So I have this little ladder here, and then we have to dig out all the space in between them. Huh. And while I was making it accessible without having to go through the entire staircase, I happened to have a little run-in with this creeper guy. But he didn't do too much damage, he really just blew up a little bit of area. I found out this super good way to make a XP farm using potatoes, so we're gonna do that to repair our pickaxe. We have so much coal ore from the digging, so we're just gonna get our fortune pickaxe and get it all. This XP farm is so efficient. I had it in one of my friend's worlds and it was just amazing. After 2 or 3 hours of digging, we now have this area and I lit it up with glowstone. To not get bored, I'm making a new set of armor. And now we have our entire set complete. It's way better. Also, I do want to find an ocean monument, so we are buying an ocean explorer map from the cartographer. So we're gonna go check this out real quick, because I don't want to get too bored of this. So now we're taking off. After over 1,000 blocks of flying, I finally started to show up on the Ocean Explorer map, which meant that we were getting really close to where it was. I was so excited. I could not quite see the monument yet, and so while I was flying down to see if I could look for it in the ocean, I got mining fatigue. And this was the fateful moment when I realized it was under a huge iceberg. I saw an Elder Guardian's tail sticking out from one of the sides of the ocean monument, so I decided to pop in there real quick and just kill him. And it was very easy. I barely took any damage at all, and I grabbed his sponge. You do not understand how long all of this digging took, but finally, it was complete. Now we could start building. So I started laying the foundation of our build by adding these little cool waterfalls, which I really like, some grass, and a little path leading to a pedestal at the end. I'm adding in some trees to give it a really nice natural effect, like they would just automatically spawn down there, even though it's a cave that I dug out. And to make it look even nicer, we're going to use bone meal to spruce up the land with some flowers and grass. Now we're going to start adding some lanterns around to make it all lit up on the walls, which will look better. After adding 3 rings of lanterns on their fences, I was finally done. And now I could finally destroy the stone path that I'd used to place all of them. I was using some scaffolding to destroy all of the torches, but tragedy struck. I accidentally killed our little fish friend who was named James. I was very sad. It was a complete accident, I swear. But he will not be forgotten. As you can see, I was very sad in the moment. But now, the ground of this was complete, so I was going to put on my elytra and fly down to get a nice look at how it was coming out so far. But we had a couple more things to do before it was done. But also, we did make a little grave for James the fish, because I just felt really bad, and I put him there and named him James. We will not forget him. Moment of silence. Back to building. I added this little glass platform in the top corner, which I will do something with at the end of the video. I'll make it a little observation deck. But as you can see, we had started building something in the back. This was really my first time using scaffolding in Minecraft, but it is so useful. I was almost done building my little project. Just had to break a couple blocks here and there. I added some stairs to lead up to the observation deck, which I told you guys I would build. And now it's time. This build is called the Temple of Royalty, and it's truly my favorite thing I've built in this world in all 33, I think, episodes. But here it is. As you can see, I built a giant statue of the skin I wear in Minecraft in the back, tons of trees. I didn't show the building of this, but I made a little garden with the names of everyone who has ever played in the world. I have a nice little waterfall which leads into a pool, which just looks really nice. And finally, the block by block statue of myself. This took so long to gather all the blocks for this, and I love how it came out in the end. And all the way in the back, I added in a little spiral staircase leading up to the observation deck, which I think really blends into its surroundings and looks really nice, which I did not expect. And without further ado, the Temple of Royalty was complete. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.